Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Charlie Morton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, the pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
To the plate now, Randy Rosarina, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
In now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Tsutsugo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in now, Lowe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Joey Wendell digs in now, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Urshela is there, and he'll bring this one in. So striding in, Manuel Margot, and a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luke Voigt is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us are back with more following this. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 strike now from Cole. Grounded to the right. And that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Mike Zunino stands in as he looks at a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First delivery to him on the way. Yoshi Tsutsugo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. LeMahieu with a great stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rays held in check here. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Next for New York, Clint Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Frazier takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Fouled off. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
So now to the plate, Garrett Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one sent foul. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Racing back, the right fielder to the track, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3, the Rays 2. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Randy Rosarina. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that's out number one.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Lowe, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nate Lowe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled away. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And another foul ball. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. No balls and one strike. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Rays are able to knock things up on the solo home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Luke Voigt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now, Urshela.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Aye.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Nope,
2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
LeMahieu waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first. Baseline. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoshi Tsutsugo. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And Voigt will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And this one is gone, a home run. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball.
The batter, the second baseman, LeMahieu.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow. Walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Aaron Slegers, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Aaron Slegers.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. Coming to the plate now, Randy Rosarina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bounce it to the left side. And there's one down now.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lowe comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Now at the plate, Nate Lowe. He went deep last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners on first with one down. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you've said it, D-Will. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Hicks is under it. 2 down. Long throw to third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joey Wendell, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Lowe ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as the throw was too late, and they've taken the lead now at 6-5.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Comes set, the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. 0-2. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Nick Nelson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 5. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit sharply on the ground.
Adames brings it in.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Yankees. The designated hitter, Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. To the plate now, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 6.
Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Of their hits, 7 of them have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count. Now, hitting in pitchers' counts is pretty much never the recipe for success, but the fact that they've done such a great job of that today is pretty good proof that these guys are battling every trip to the plate.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Randy Rosarina is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Number 8.
Brendan Lowe will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first, way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Nate Lowe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch ripped on the ground to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. He's in at second. In safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now to the plate, Manuel Margot, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Jonathan Loizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres brings it in, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Rays are out in front, 11-6. 7. Inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
It doesn't look very promising. So
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive. Peter Fairbanks comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. Left fielder looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You got to go into battle mode after
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rays 11 and the Yankees 8. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Randy Rosarina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 8.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they remain in front 11-8. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Probably a design take right now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Giancarlo Stanton now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Wendell is under it. 2 gone. Ready now, Gio Urshela. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 11 and the Yankees 9. Into the box now, Nate Lowe. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now, Willy Adames. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now batting, Manuel Margot. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Wendell rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Pack on another here as the runner scores from second. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Chad Green enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
3 runs already home here. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 14-9.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oliver Drake comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single, and this throw gets away from him.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2 from the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Gary Sanchez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone! In now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at
Aaron Hicks.
4 runs here in this half inning. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-13 at the end of this one. Tampa Bay lit up the stat sheet and the scoreboard on their way to 23 hits. Aaron Slegers earns the victory on the mound. Garrett Cole was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.